rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary Kayye.
Good morning, everyone. This is Gary Kayye, and welcome to another pre-ISE edition of my Rants and Raves videocast, where we've been sort of counting down to ISE in Barcelona, first time in Barcelona, and here with Alex Martin, who is the technical sales engineer for WyreStorm. Alex, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you. I appreciate you joining me on today's videocast. We've been talking a lot about ISE and, WyreStorm. I think a lot of people may not know who in fact, it's WyreStorm for those that don't know who WyreStorm is. This could be an introduction to some people. You can go to WyreStorm.com, WyreStorm.com. Why don't you first introduce sort of who WyreStorm is and sort of what makes up WyreStorm?
So we're obviously a video distribution manufacturer. We've got offices in multiple parts of the world and distribution channels throughout the world. I wouldn't be able to tell you the number of countries off the top of my head. I know it's extensive nowadays. But we've been going since the very early days of HD-based T. So I believe it was 2010 when we had our first HD-based T product. But the company goes back before then as well. And we basically moved on from there. We were one of the earliest companies to adopt AV over IP. Way before sort of most other people or other companies were doing it. And we then moved into video collaboration, presentation switches, and sort of the essentials range as well to offer cost-effective means for sort of resellers as well.
Yeah, and WyreStorm has, I basically call you sort of like a glue company in the industry. You kind of connect everything together so that products will work.
Yes.
And AV over IP has been a big focus. You are exhibiting in your stand number is 3J700. So that's 3J700. Tell me, when I come to your stand, what am I going to see? Talk about some of the products that you're showing and what we can expect at ISE this year.
Well, the focus is really on the new products. We've got a huge catalog now. It's just not possible to show every single product. So what we've got is sort of mock-ups of certain zones and certain areas, just showing what it is we can do and the sectors we work in. So there'll be all of the Network HD technologies. So we do 3 different technologies for 3 different, very different applications. We've got the Apollo series, which is the video collaboration, so speakerphones and things like that. And we've also then got the extender sets, we've got the matrices. So it's all of our new products we've got that are coming out.
So you said 3 different product sets that you're going to focus on. You said the Apollo series, the Synergy series, which is the switches, right? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the third?
So it'd be Network HD.
Okay. So the NHD series. Okay, good. Yes. And then, so from what I understand, you're coming out with a new version of the NHD product. I don't know if you want to tease it here or not. Are you ready to talk about it? Because, let's put it this way. There's a lot of outdoor applications for AV. Do you want to tease that product at all?
Yes, we've got a new series, a new SKU coming to one of the existing series, introducing C-Lock. So that will be the first sort of outdoor rated, protected AV over IP solution in the industry. So that's a very exciting thing for us. So that's it's not going to be at ISE. We will be talking about it certainly. Basically, we're trying to think of a way to show it, and water and trade shows don't mix. So we've decided not to utilize or demonstrate the C-Lock application. But yes, that will be definitely talked about.
Well, I think, to my knowledge, it's the only outdoor AV over IP solution. It's kind of unique. It's got some interesting applications because there are applications both in the home and the corporate. When you look at digital signage applications where you have outdoor displays and you have outdoor zones, for both audio and video. So I think that's interesting as well. The NHD line, is all of the NHD line, I know y'all are a big adopter of SDVoE, is all of the NHD line SDVoE?
No, so we have 3 different technologies. We've utilized H.264, H.265 for the 100 and the 200 series. We've got JPEG 2000 using the 400 and the new 500 series, which is coming out. And then we've got the SDVoE, which is in the 600 series, which we have different model. We have quite a few different models as well in each of the ranges.
Okay, and all of those, the 100, 400, 500, and 600 will all be at ISE in Barcelona.
Yes, they will. Yes, and they've each got new products coming in, so it's definitely worth swinging by to see the new products there.
And the 100, 400, and 500 are 1 gig, and the 600 is 10 gig. Is that right?
It's correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So we've got the 1 gig solutions and the 10 gig because we believe that there's no point pigeonholing the technology. They've all got their own benefits, so we offer as wide a variety as we can.
And do any of the AV over IP product line, the NHD series, have HD-based-T integrated into them as well?
Not the AV over IP, no. So it is something we looked at because I know that HD-based-T are looking at doing their own AV over IP. But at the moment, we decided to go the SDVoE route. So you've got the I don't know how aware everybody is of SDVoE, but it's got sort of that the multi-brand usage. Yeah. So within that ecosystem, you could use a WyreStorm transmitter or encoder going to another manufacturer's projector if it was built into it, or a receiver or something like that. So it's got the flexibility of HD-based-T, but doing it over a network.
Yeah, in fact, Christy, who I spoke to last week, actually has SDV built into a number of their products. You can use WyreStorm transmitters directly into those projectors without needing a receiver or a controller, actually, because you could use Christy's controller, you could use WyreStorm's controller. So that's kind of unique. Alex, technical sales engineer at WyreStorm, again, WYRESTORM.com. Be at ISE. If you're going to be at ISE, you should check them out in stand 3J700. Alex, we're going to be there to shoot videos on all the stuff we talked about. I appreciate you being here today.
Absolutely. No, thank you very much.
And thanks for watching this pre-ISE videocast. If you want to watch any of our videocasts, all you have to do is go to raypubs.com. Have a great day.
With Ransom.